Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamine Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pacharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasha Deshatarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Padayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauritase Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchan Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishvanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhu Evacha Taditanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadha Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare So little recap of yesterday's 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So before, because Krishna told in the 10th chapter of Gita about his opulences. So Arjuna wanted to say, okay, if somebody is telling I am God, it should also show they are God. So Arjuna requested Krishna to show the universal form. And Krishna showed his universal form to Arjuna, and that was something very special. And he saw how that spiritual form, how that universal form was so mind-boggling, so great, and so special, isn't it? We saw that universal form of the Supreme Lord, and that was very amazing, mind-boggling, right? And then Arjuna got fearful because Arjuna is in Sakyaras with Krishna. That Sakyaras got disturbed. So in one sense, Arjuna thinks Krishna is Supreme Lord, but more he deal him like a friend, like Mother Yashoda. Mother Yashoda deals Krishna like his son only. In fact, goes there. So this is a special relationship in which devotee loves Krishna, right? There. See, we want somebody to love like a child, somebody to love there. So we can have that kind of relationship even with God. That's the beauty of Krishna. That intimate, loving relationship, even we can have with God. So it's not that only God, we are all, oh, God is great and I'm very small and things there. You can have a loving relationship with the Lord. And that's the beauty of Krishna consciousness. We don't? Okay, there's some back noise. Okay, I hope now there's no noise in the background. Okay. So Krishna. Okay, understood. Yeah, I think the sound is gone. Somebody was unmuted, and due to which the sound was coming. That's fine. Okay. So you have a question, Pasatiki? Okay.
Hare Krishna, sorry to disturb you. In the last chapter quiz, there was a question. Why did Arjuna ask forgiveness? And one of the options was Arjuna came to know that Krishna was Supreme Lord. So that was one option. Second option was Arjuna treated Krishna as a friend. Third option was Arjuna rashly addressed Krishna. And fourth was all of the above. So it's very confusing. What is the correct answer?
Hey, so okay, so the question once again, just taking out that quiz.
Because two options are correct. That Arjuna rashly addressed Krishna and Arjuna treated Krishna as a friend.
Once again, I'm just taking out that first.
Both these reasons, Arjuna is seeking forgiveness. So, what is the correct
Why
answer?
was? Once again, I'll put for everybody, so they're interested to know that. Okay. So why was Arjuna asking forgiveness from Lord Krishna after seeing the universal form? Yeah, the answer is B. See, Arjuna had some idea that Krishna is Supreme God, but he behaved like Krishna as a friend. But now seeing Krishna's greatness, he has awe and reverence. So Arjuna never mistreated Krishna. So answer B is the right answer. Right?
But it is written here in the Bhagavad Gita that he rashly addressed, rashly.
No, no, no. That Arjuna is feeling like that, but actually it's not like that. Okay, Nilima Mataji?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Yeah.
I have a doubt regarding the fourth question. Give some
Yeah.
examples of Krishna saying time I am. Can you please explain what it is exactly?
Yeah. Time I am means, so Krishna is saying when atom bomb exploded, people understood the power of time. But during the time of universal creation, the Krishna only glances at time. At the night of Brahma, end of there. So all the three are the examples of time I am. Okay, so we go ahead. So today we are going to learn something very, very important which we have not learned yet. So we saw yesterday Rupa, Vishwarupa, and today God, God, Godhead, options, devotee disposition. So the connection between chapter 11 and 12, Krishna concluded in 1135 the supremacy of Bhakti Yoga. So Arjuna starts with a question. Evam Arjuna Vacha, Evam Satata Yukta Ye Bhakta Sam Paripasate Ye Chapi Aksharam Avyaktam Tesham Te Yoga Vittamaha. Arjuna inquired, which are considered to be more perfect? Those who are always properly engaged in a devotional service, or those who worship the impersonal Brahman, the unmanifested there. So if you remember, Krishna has also talked about his presence with energy and every so Arjuna inquires which are considered to be more perfect. So because Krishna has also talked about the meditating on Brahman, or Brahman, Paramatma, many places, right? In there. And Krishna also given Bhakti Yoga. Krishna also talk about the Gyanis in the fifth chapter and the fourth chapter. And Krishna also talk about getting attached to him. So Arjuna want to take a final conclusion, Lord, which is a better path, which is meditating, engaging in a devotional service, or those who worship the impersonal Brahman, like Gyanis. See, the Gyanis, what they will do, they will put 5 fires around them. So 4 fires surrounding them and 1 fire above their head. And then they will meditate upon, oh, I'm not his body, I'm spirit soul. Right? See, there are 2 ways you can realize you're not the body or spirit soul. You know that what are the 2 ways to realize you're not the body or spirit soul? So one way to realize you're not the body or spirit soul is you keep torturing your body so much that you realize that you're not the body. How many people like to do that way of realizing that you're not the body or spirit soul? Right? Anyone like to torture the body to realize that there? So that is a jnani way. You torture the body so much. The second way is you feel so much happiness of bhakti, serving Krishna, that you realize you're not a body or spirit soul. Right? So which is a better way to realize that you're not a body or spirit soul? So that's what Arjuna is asking question, Lord, whom you think most perfect? The Jnanis or the Bhaktas? Which are more perfect? And Krishna answered. And what Krishna answered? But you see, Though the devotees may not perform a lot of austerity, but what happens? The Lord delivers his devotees. Lord is there to remove the strict deliverer of devotees from the ocean of birth. Tesham samudarta mrityu sansar sagra. So Arjuna asked this question that because Arjuna was attached to personal form of Krishna. So Arjuna is asking whether this is the right thing or not. So Arjuna inquired about this two class of people, thus classifies his position of being attached to the personal form of Krishna. And Krishna is answering that Mai Avishya Manoyamam Nitya Upasate. Those are attached to my form and worship my form. Shraddhaya Paryupetasa. So they worship this form with Shraddha. Te me yuktamo mata. They are the best people. So Arjuna is very happy to hear that devotional service is superior there. But then he wants to know, okay, what do impulsiveness get it? Ye tu aksharam anudeshata apyaktam paripasate. So those who worship the impersonal, the unmanifested. Sarvatta gama chintam cham kutastam achalam dhruvam. And they meditate on the Dhamma, the soul. Sanya Indriya Gramam, they control the senses. Sarvat Sambuddhaya, they see everybody is equal with them. Te prapananti mameva sarvbhuta itirata. Finally, they attain me by serving all the people there. But क्लेशो अधिकरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्त आसक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्त हि गतिर् दुःखं देवादिवाप्यते. This path of the jnanis of meditation, doing tapasya, meditating on soul is troublesome path. But path of the devotees is a very simple path, right? So which you feel is the best path? The path of the devotees or path of the jnanis? In the path of jnanis, you do a lot of austerities, a lot of thinking, how you have the body, and most people can't analyze that the body is a soul. And the other path is the path of bhakti, there, where just by worshipping Krishna, you yourself realize. For example, if you have to see your face in the mirror, you need light. Can we see ourselves in darkness? Can we see ourselves in darkness? No. The same way God is light. When you know God, you know yourself. So to realize we are not a body, we are the Atma, the best process is to know Krishna. So when Krishna comes, naturally light comes in our life. And when the light comes, naturally we feel enlightened and we know who we are. Who we are really. So this is what the beauty of Krishna consciousness. Now, I'm going to answer a very important question. Many times we have a question, why do we need temples? Right? Okay, I'll ask a question to you. Why do we need temples? And many times people say, okay, you're worshipping the Lord, I know you're making a temple, you're spending so much money, better feed poor people. Why do we need temples? So how will you answer this question? What is the need of having temples? You can raise your hand if you want to answer. Okay, somebody is writing in the chat. Okay, yes, yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, one thing is that by serving Lord, we say that when we set water the root, everything is satisfied. So by serving Lord, that is actually a benefit to entire humanity also. And one more thing is that generally, someone is like a prime minister or president, so much money they is given for, let's say, their facility or their well-being, etc. So Lord is the supreme, what is say, you can say, prime minister, president of this universe. So certainly we can have wonderful temples at universe.
See, okay, anybody else want to answer? Okay, Surbhi Gupta Mataji. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare.
In temple, like we will feel the presence of God more evidently. Like He is everywhere, but in temple there is one aura because everyone comes there, chant holy names and do their prayers. So it creates an atmosphere of more positivity, and we can feel the presence of God more evidently. Just how fan works, like air is everywhere, but to feel the presence of air, we need the fan. So that's how temple work for us.
Okay, very nice. Krishi Bhakti, Nagesh.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Uh, so, as Mataji said before, like we can feel the aura of the deities in the temple because everywhere there is God, but after the deities, after the Pran Pratishta, so they emanate some energies, strong energy. So that's why we feel very positive in the temple. That is one reason. Second is we get devotee association in the temple. We get to meet brahmacharis, sannyasis. So we get very nice devotee association. And third is we can do seva, like we can do seva of the Lord.
Okay, so very nice. So many nice points heard there. So I'll just, yeah, so many devotees are given. So now we'll discuss what is the use of temples of these deities in more scientific way. So many times the question come, okay, we are taking so many offerings for the Lord. We are taking so many offerings for the Lord. We are offering prayers. Does Lord really accept it in a temple? So Srila Prabhupada gives example of a post office box. So nowadays, there's a culture has gone, you put a mail in the post office box. But if you remember previously, अगर किसी को चिट्ठी डालनी होती थी तो पोस्ट ऑफिस बॉक्स में आप डालते थे, right? There. In my generation, I remember I used to send letters to my parents. I'll put a letter in the post box, and then that letter will go to the parents will read. Now, why the letter will reach the parent? Because the government has authorized the post office box that if you put a post with a certain ticket with the name of the addressee, it will reach. Right? So if government can make a system like this, can't God make a system? Okay, when you worship me in a temple, you properly follow the rules and regulations, then I accept all your offers. Can't God make the system? Isn't it there? But can you now you put like I put a post office box, just एक डिब्बा बना के डाल दो. When anybody put a letter, will it go? No. So that means every deity is not, every stone is not a deity. आप कोई भी किसमें भी आप प्रतिमा बना के रख दो वो भगवान उसमें एक्सेप्ट करेंगे जरूरी नहीं है. Where the authorized worship of the Lord is taking place, there the Lord accepts our worship. That is the important point. So this is the whole science of deity worship. Second thing, that the temple is a place of cultural awakening. Like if you see the ISKCON temples or ISKCON centers, like there's ISKCON Sarjapur Road, there the Gita classes happen, right? So many people go to temple, but their heart will not get transformed. But when people understand the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, their heart gets transformed. And this knowledge of Gita is so powerful that online also, we are hearing Bhagavad Gita from last 12 days, right? Today is the 12th day. And then also we are feeling a transformation of our heart. But if you have to take prasadam of the Lord, if you have to take association of devotees, you need to have a physical center, isn't it there? The same way, we also need a temple where the Lord is personally there. There are the devotees, whoever get association, and Lord accepts our offering there. Like you see there. So post office box. The story of Udupi Krishna. If you go to Udupi Krishna, you will find the main gate is here, but you see the deity behind. You know what had happened? There was a great devotee named Kanakadas. And this devotee Kanakadas, some Smarta Brahmanas were telling to Kanakadas that you are from a lower caste, you can't enter the temple. In fact, they started troubling Kanakadas, beating Kanakadas, and Kanakadas was a great devotee, was singing the song for Krishna. And the deity actually turned up and the wall broke up by the devotion of Kanakadas, showing that Lord is personally present in the temple. Right? Lord is there, personally present when the devotees are worshipping in authorized way. So this is the beauty of Krishna consciousness. This is the beauty of understanding about the knowledge of the temple there. So, and Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna says, now Krishna is personally saying, one time somebody asked the Prabhupada, Prabhupada, you offer the bhoga to the Lord and it comes back like this, right? So how the Lord has eaten? Srila Prabhupada said, Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita, I eat it. Ashnami pratatmana patram pusham param toyam yami bhaktya prachati tadam bhaktiya pratam ashnami pratatmana. So should I believe Krishna? Should I believe a loafer like you? Right? Krishna is saying. Same way, Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Uddhav Gita, 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, Uddhav Gita, what Krishna is saying? Krishna is saying that Uddhava, if a deity made of me of 8 elements, now what are those 8 elements? Those 8 elements are wood, metal, stone, earth, paint, sand, the mind, or jewels. I accept the worship. So sometimes, even in centers or home, you may not have a deity. You may have a photo of Krishna whom you are worshipping nicely. Krishna can accept your worship from that also, isn't it? Yeah. Krishna can accept your worship from that form also. There. Or deity in the mind. Of course, mind, the deity of the mind is for the advanced devotee. So first, the deity is made of clay, marble, metal, and when it is authorized, properly authorized and worship in Guru Parampara, Krishna accepts that offering. Krishna is saying that. And Krishna's form is transcendental. The devotee considers the Supersoul whose presence surcharges the devotee's body in the form corresponding to his pleasure. So the devotee worships the Lord to his full capacity and becomes fully absorbed in it. By touching the various limbs of deity and chanting appropriate mantra, the devotee should invite the Supersoul to join the deity's form. And the devotee should worship me. So the whole process is how a deity is installed, right? And what happens by installing the deity of the Lord, one becomes king of the entire earth. By building a temple for the Lord, one becomes ruler of the 3 worlds. And by worshipping and serving the deity, one goes to the planet of Lord Brahma. And by performing all 3 of these activities, one achieves a transcendental form like my own. So just think, just to serve the deity by all this paraphernalia, how much mercy comes. One who offers the deity gifts of land, markets, cities, and villages, so the regular deity worship and special festivals the deity may go on, will achieve opulence equal to my own. And when we engage in devotional service, attain the supreme abode. So now, many times in India, you'll see people doing rituals. You've seen people doing rituals? You know, they will do this ritual, they will do that ritual. People, right? There. So, and many times they don't know why they are doing. Like my spiritual master was telling one story, he went to US and he met some very worshippers of Balaji who built a huge temple for Balaji in US. And there's a Swamiji, our children are very intelligent. We are worshipping not Balaji, but we never ask the question, why should we worship? But our children are asking, why are we worshipping Balaji? And we have no answer. We have no answer. And this is a problem. So we are all doing some kind of, what you say, some kind of rituals, some kind of worship, but we don't know why we are doing. And that's why it is not taken by generation after generation. They say, if I am watching TV, I feel more pleasure. Why do I worship the deity? I don't have time. What do I get it? I get my money going to college, going to software industry. Why I have to worship God? There. But when you know the purpose, that actually by worshiping God, He's first of all, He's a person. He's receiving that worship there. And while worshiping Him, it's me who's getting benefited, not the Lord there. And when people start worshipping the temple, naturally their sattva guna increases, right? When they learn the message of Bhagavad Gita, they worship the deity, their sattva guna increases. And because of the increase of sattva guna, there is a peace in the society. Everybody is happy in the society, there's a peace in the society. And everybody feels very happy and connected to the Supreme Lord. So this is the beauty of the temples. And if and see, even working so hard, people want to go to temple because they feel a kind of peace in the temple. They feel a kind of peace in the temple because that peace affects. No, you may go to which mall you can go to get a peace, which movie you can go to get a peace of heart. But when you get a temple, you feel that divinity and it calms down the mind. Otherwise, what is happening? People are so stressed, going to suicide, going this, depression, so many problems. When you come to the context of spiritual subject matter, spiritual message, automatically feel enlightened. And that's why the center which propagates the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita are very, very important. And that's what the society needs it today. So Krishna is talking about here. So if you see, just like there's a science as a theory and science as an experiment, right? So when you go, you don't go directly to the chemistry lab, but you go to chemistry class, learn about some chemical combination, and then you do an experiment to test it. Same way, spirituality has philosophy and religion. So now Bhagavad Gita is philosophy, right? Chanting the holy names is religion, practice of that philosophy, right? Now you learn this Bhagavad Gita session, but how do you practice it after the sessions are over? By chanting the holy names or not? Same way, also we are planning coming Sunday. Now today Sunday is gone. The next Sunday, I'm planning to take a session in Sarjapur Road. We have a center. It's called Sarjapur Road, a small center where we have Gita classes. So next Sunday, 11 a.m. for all the devotees who are attending the session. So if you stay nearby Sarjapur Road, please come 11 a.m. We'll have a nice prasadam. Also, we'll have a certificate distribution for those devotees. The 11 a.m. if you come, that will be nice. I'll be personally there, and we get to meet. So many have come joined from Shubha Cinnamon, PFR, and others. So you will get to. So we get to meet also, and you can get your certificate and nice association devotees. So which is like a practice. Like you come with devotees, do kirtan, take prasadam. So there's a practice of religion, practice of the philosophy what we are learning of Bhagavad Gita. So Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita, okay, patram pushpam phalam toyam yam bhakti prachati. Offer me with devotion there. Yat karoti yadashnati yadjoti dadasya. So what is the practical application? Okay, whatever you are eating, offer it to Krishna. Isn't it? Whatever you're cooking in home without onion garlic, you can offer that to Krishna. And you can also take that as prasadam there. So these are the practical application of the philosophy we apply. Same way, we mold our life in a way where we keep remembering Krishna. The remembering Krishna becomes much easier in our life. And I am the sweet deliverer from the ocean of birth and death. For those who worship me, do all activities for me, engage in devotional service, always meditating on me, fix on me. And then Krishna says, now Krishna is talking about the steps, the option. ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यासमत्परः अनन्ययोगेन मां ध्यायन्तु उपासते तेषां समुद्धर्ता मृत्यु संसारसागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्था मयि आवेशचेतसां तेषां समुद्धर्ता. I want to mrityu sansara sagara. So this mrityu sansara is like a sagar is an ocean. Suppose if you are going in an ocean alone, what happens? Unless some ship comes, somebody comes to rescue, we cannot go. The same way we are into this Bhavasagar with so many problems in life, and we are saying, Lord, help. And Lord comes and takes this devotee there. That is the mercy of the Supreme Lord who takes them. And which kind of devotee? Who is always remembering Lord Krishna. Such a devotee, Lord, take him there. So this is how Krishna concluded the text section, that which is better the my personal worship or my impersonal worship. So Krishna concludes, my devotional service is the best there. Meditating on my personal form, chanting my holy names, worshipping my form, hearing about my pastimes. So that is the best thing to do. Now, somebody may say, so Krishna says in this verse, somebody say, oh, because in one verse Krishna is saying, always meditating upon me, intelligence fixed in me. But somebody may say, oh, I cannot do that. I cannot be always fixed upon Krishna. I cannot be always fixed upon this. Then what should I do? Then Krishna creating a step. So for the step Krishna creates is, you're always thinking of me emotionally and your intelligence in me. But how my intelligence is not in Krishna, I cannot always think of Krishna, I have other duties. And I think, okay, you cannot do the first one, do the second one. Abhyas rupena there. So with a desire to attain me, you do abhyas. What kind of abhyas? Chanting the holy name of the Lord, worshipping the deity form, hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, hearing about Krishna, with a desire to attain Krishna. It's abhyas. Now, I cannot do the abhyas also. Okay, then work for me, right? You like painting? Paint my photos. You like to cook for me. So do service for me, right? So so like many devotees, they come to our center Sundays and render so many services for the Lord, for the devotees there. So do some service to me. If you cannot do that, okay, because I'm not able to come to devotee association, there is nothing I can do. Give the fruits of your action, at least a percentage of the fruits of action. Because when we just enjoy the fruits of our action, we become very selfish and we cannot understand spirituality. Only when we give up the fruits of our action, we can understand the spiritual knowledge. So Krishna is creating the four level of knowledge, this four level of sections in the life there. See? So give the results of your work, try to work for me, follow regulations of Bhakti Yoga with a desire to attain me, and always remember me and live with me. So this is how Krishna is creating a step. So Krishna is highest is asking, always remember me and live with me. Second, okay, follow at least regulations of Bhakti Yoga. Third, okay, you cannot follow the sadhana bhakti, chanting, hearing things. Do some work for me. If you cannot do work, at least give some result of your work. So everybody has a hope. Everybody has a platform to progress in Krishna consciousness. And that's what Krishna is talking about. Mai eva manadasa, mai buddhim niveshaya, niveshasi mai eva, ata udhavam na sanchaya. Aha chittam samadhatum na shaknoti mai stiram, abhyas yogena tato ma ichhaptum dhananjaya. There. So there are about three types of bhakti. Smaranatmika bhakti, mananatmika abhyas rupa are performed internally with mind intelligence. And whereas for those who cannot fix the mind by practice, Krishna suggests, okay, abhyas rup karo. He mat karam param bhav. Do some work for me there. Madartham. And by doing some work for Krishna, you do. See, if you serve a Vaishnava, you serve the Lord, we make a spiritual progress. Isn't it? So little seva you do. So many times what happens? The Mataji becomes a devotee, wife becomes a devotee. Then husband comes to drop the wife. Just because doing the seva of dropping and coming temple and hearing something, he also becomes a devotee. There. So many people have become devotees. So when you do some seva for the Lord, for the devotee, you immediately catch up devotional there. Then you want to do abhyas. I know one devotee would come to our temple in Pune and he would say, "Oh, Prabhuji, I can't chant." But he liked to serve the devotees. Every Ekadashi, he'll bring fruits. He had a fruit shop, so he'll bring 2, 3 tokaris of fruit for the brahmachari in the temple. And he will come and serve the prasad also to brahmachari. So many years he could do. He initially said, I don't like to chant and all that. When he was doing that seva, now he's chanting 16 rounds and he's initiated also. So this is a result of Vaishnava seva there. So when you serve the devotees, serve the Lord, then slowly you pick up there. And then you take up the abhyas, we continue serving the Lord and the devotees. Because when we're chanting the holiness, what we are asking, oh Lord, how can I serve you? So those who can do bhakti by both internal and external senses are most outstanding. But one may not be able to work for Krishna because of yourself. Then Krishna says, Sarva karma phalatyaga. If not fully, at least some percentage of the result you should give, that will make you better. So if you see the explanations, 8a, 8b, 8c, 8c, the whole is there. Right, okay. Offering full consciousness to Krishna with complete ease readiness. Withdrawing the abhyas means withdrawing the wandering mind by repeated practice and gradually fixing it on Krishna. Then offering one's activities to Krishna. Perform all activities devoid of desire for result with controlled mind. And if abhyas or practicing memory of Krishna is difficult, then one may cultivate jnana or realization of Atma. If jnana is difficult, dhyana or practice of meditation of Atma is preferable if jnana or realization of Atma is difficult to accomplish. Better in the unsuccessful practice of meditation, renunciation, results of work. From giving up results of work, one attains purification of mind. Okay, I cannot do bhakti also. Okay, no problem. I cannot do jnana also. Okay, I cannot do dhyana also. Okay, do one thing. Give the result, fruits of your action. That's what Krishna is concluding. Because by giving you the fruits of your action, your mind becomes peaceful. And when you want to enjoy the fruits of your action, mind becomes agitated. So these qualities fall in two categories there, bhakti. Yeah. Now, the another section Krishna is bringing the qualities that is very dear to Krishna. So if you see, the whole Bhakti Yoga started from the seventh chapter. It begins with hearing about Krishna. And now in the 12th chapter, with the last chapter of the Bhakti Yoga, Krishna is talking about what qualities my devotee develops. Right? So if somebody is a devotee, what qualities he should develop that he becomes more and more dear to Krishna. Right? So he becomes more and more dear to Krishna. So what qualities he should develop, that is being spoken here. So we will see those wonderful qualities there. So first I'll show you the verses. We'll recite together this verse. Advishta sarvbhutanam maitra karune vacha nirmamo nirahankara sama dukha sukha shami santushta satatam yogi yat atma drinishaya maya arpita mano buddhi yo madbhakta same priyaha. So advishta sarvbhutana. So adveshta. Adveshta means he has no enemy. Adveshta. Sarvbhutana. Sarvbhutana means adveshta sarvbhutana. He has no enemy. And sarvbhutana maitri. Maitri means friendship. Karuna means compassion. Nirmamo. He doesn't think he's the proprietor. He's without false ego. Sama dukha sukha shami. And is equal in sukha and dukha. Santushta satatam yogi. Always satisfied. Nishaya, Mayarpit Manabuddhi, he offered his mind and intellect to me. Yomad Bhakta, Sabe Priya, such a devotee is very dear to me. So we'll see here. Now you see, Krishna serves his devotees. Why? The devotees have those great qualities. What Krishna is mentioning. That the devotees of the Lord, they're always thinking the welfare of other people. And because of this quality, Krishna, like this Sudama comes. Sudama was a wretched Brahmana. Krishna is personally washing his feet. Why? His Brahmanical qualities, his beautiful qualities of friendship to everybody and non-envy has captured Krishna's heart. It has made Krishna very happy. The pure devotee of the Lord develops all good qualifications. But one who is not a devotee may seem to have good qualification, but when the difficult situations come, the good qualification goes away. But a devotee's good qualification does not work. Like Brahma, Shambhu, Shukdev, Kumar, Kapila, Sambhu, Prahlad, Narada, Janak, Bhishma, Bali, Yamaraj. So these are the 12 Mahajan. Mahajanu Yen Vibhasa Santa. The first quality is one who is not envious, a kind friend of all enmity. Like Mergari. You heard Mergari's story? So what had happened? There was a cruel hunter named Mergari. Narad Muni comes to him and asks, "Oh Mergari, you're killing," and he will kill the animals half. He'll kill them and keep them half. And Narad Muni asks, "Are you're killing them half, but better kill them full." And then he said, you know what will happen to you for killing these animals? Then Narad Muni by his Narad Muni by his power, Narad Muni by his power showed Mirgari that how uh, how he is the all the animals whom we have killed, they're actually killing him. They're waiting to kill him. Yeah. And then Megari got fearful. He said, "Hey, there." Then he asked him, "For whom you are doing this all sinful act? Who will take?" "I'm doing for my family." "Okay, go and ask your family member that will they take sinful reaction of you." Then he went to his wife and children. Wife and said, "You are feeding us food we feed. Why should we take your sinful reaction?" Then he realized. He came back to Narad Muni. "Oh, I have done so many sinful things. What should I do now?" Narada Muni said, break your vow. Don't kill animals anymore. And he said, how will I live? Don't worry. All food will come to you. Then Mrigari and his wife, they both went and started chanting Ram, 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 chanting the names of the God there. And when a villager saw a cruel hunter has become a devotee, they will bring all kind of food stuff for him. All fruits they will bring, all grains they will bring. In fact, so much so he got extra, so he will give it to us. So he was worried how my livelihood will be taken care. But when Narad Muni's mercy, where he surrendered to Guru, his livelihood being taken care. And he was free from all sinful action. Now Mirgari was sitting with his wife, and one day Narad Muni and Angira Muni are coming. And Mirgari goes, oh, my Gurudev is coming, let me go to Narad Muni. That time, Mirgari stopped in between, kept it gamcha, and then crossed. And Angira is asking, what has happened? Narad Muni said, see. And they asked, what happened? Said, oh, they were ants. I would have stepped over the ants and killed the ants. So I kept one, my angocha, so I don't kill the ants. So Mirgari, who was killing animals half-hearted, mercilessly, has become such a devotee of Adrishta Sarvutana. There's the one real story. There was the one military general. He was going in a train. One devotee was there. He was reading Bhagavad Gita like this. So when he came, everybody saluted. And he was such a cruel general, they will go massacre the villages, rape women, so much they will do this, atrocities, this. And hey, this person, what kind of peace he has? I am coming or not. Then he threw his Bhagavad Gita. And devotee took and Bhagavad Gita, he kept reading. So he got so impressed that this person is so fearless, so calm, I am not calm. He said, what book you are reading? He took Bhagavad Gita, he became a devotee. Then years later, he came to an ISKCON temple. And a devotee was putting an all out. And he said, Arey, don't put all out, mosquitoes will get killed. Put a mosquito net. So when one becomes a devotee, his heart changes. That's a beauty. And that's what Krishna is saying, what kind of devotee is very dear to me? Adrishta Sarvbhutana, Maitri Karunevacha. And who does not think of himself a proprietor and is free from false ego? This is Pratap Rudra Maharaj. See, Pratap Rudra was the king of Odisha. And there was a tradition that the king of Odisha will come and before Rath Yatra, even today, he will do Jhadu before Lord Jagannath there. So he doesn't think that I'm a king. He comes and becomes a menial servant to the Lord Jagannath. And when Chaitanya, so the king of Odisha, Pratap Rudra, wanted to take darshan of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I will not give him my darshan because he's a king and a Vishay. But when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw that he is humbly serving the Lord, he gave his darshan to Pratap Rudra. He decided, oh, the king is good. Equal in both happiness and distress, who is small and always satisfied. You see, Parikshit just was hungry and thirsty, so he went to a place and he kept a big snake over Shamyak Rishi. Now, Shamyak Rishi was in meditation, but his son Shambhu became so angry, he cursed that Parikshit has put the snake, dead snake over my father. I cursed him that in 7 days, Takshak will come and kill him. And those ways, Brahmana curse means it will act also. Right? If Brahmana say you something, it will act. So Parikshit knew that, okay, he's going to die in 7 days. He thought his Lord mercy, okay, maybe Lord want me to come back. He went in a copen, decided to fast for 7 days and 7 nights, and then Sukdev Goswami came to come and explain him Bhagavad Katha. You know what is Srimad Bhagavatam? You know what is Srimad Bhagavatam? See, Bhagavad Gita, what Krishna is speaking. Srimad Bhagavatam, what Sukdev Goswami spoke to Parikshit Maharaj for 7 days. Yeah. So my next plan after Bhagavad Gita is to teach devotees the Bhagavad Gita. Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, chapter by chapter. There are 19 chapters. So weekly one class I can think of after this Bhagavad Gita series. There. So let us think how we can learn it. So Srimad Bhagavatam has 18,000 verses. Bhagavad Gita has 700 verses. Srimad Bhagavatam has 18,000 verses. And much more description of the Lord and pastimes of the Lord and his devotees are given in Srimad Bhagavatam. That's the beauty of Srimad Bhagavatam. So a devotee who is tolerant, always satisfied. A devotee who is self-control and engaged in devotional service with determination. Like Srila Prabhupada, so many difficult situations. He started making everybody a devotee. Right? Srila Prabhupada, by his determination, so many people became devotees. So Srila Prabhupada, like I remember yesterday I told about Srila Prabhupada, how Srila Prabhupada went to US. After going to US, how Srila Prabhupada had made the impossible became possible. I would say impossible became impossible by Srila Prabhupada going to the West. See, he had two heart attacks. His spiritual master in 1922 told that you go and preach this message of Bhagavad Gita all over the world. And that time Srila Prabhupada was saying that who will hear this message? I'll show you that video, the conversation between Srila Prabhupada and his guru. Very beautiful video is there.
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his disciples never came before, are not present, and will not come again. Materialistic things may seem to be beneficial, but ultimately they all are harmful to mankind. But Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his disciples are giving benefits that will deliver mankind from material existence. These benefits are not confined to one country or race, but are meant for the whole world. Therefore, the propagation of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings is our prime responsibility. You are educated. Why don't you propagate the teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu?
Who, me?
Yes, you. Go and spread the message all over the world. This is our primary duty.
I beg your pardon. But who is going to listen to us in today's world? When every Indian is fighting for independence, first India must be free from the British.
You are correct.
This is happening in 1922 when whole India is struggling for independence.
Freeing the country is also our duty, but not the main duty. What do you think? By gaining independence for India, you are going to become free? The politicians may change, but politics will remain. The independence which I am referring to is not dependent upon politics or geography. Everything in the material world is temporary. Only Krishna consciousness is eternal. The rules and regulations made by man will never be beneficial for mankind. The Vedic Shastra maintains this conclusion. When human beings consider their material bodies and the land of their birth to be worshipable, they fall into an illusion. And all the leaders in this world will not allow them to overcome this illusion. All living beings, not just humans, are servants of Lord Krishna. Thus, the ultimate goal of mankind is to understand this reality and explain it to others. Krishna Bhakti is independent of everything, including petty Indian politics. Preaching of Krishna Bhakti is so important that it cannot wait for anything. That is why educated young men like yourselves should try to understand and explain it to others. This is very important. All right, we will end the class here for today. Hare Krishna. Now everyone please chant with me. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare.
So this was a meeting of Srila Prabhupada with his guru in 1922. In 1965, Srila Prabhupada boarded the Jalduta and went to US. And after he went, and the Jalduta also had two heart attacks. Then he saw Krishna rowing the boat. And when Srila Prabhupada reached US, 6 months he stayed in Butler, Pennsylvania, in the house of Sally Agarwal. So when he reached America, he don't know where to go. And one Mr. Agarwal had come, Gopal Agarwal had come to take Srila Prabhupada. His father had told, send a letter to him, no, to take care of Swami. And then Srila Prabhupada goes to stay 6 months. Then from Butler, Pennsylvania, Srila Prabhupada goes to New York. And when Srila Prabhupada reached here, said, oh Krishna, I don't know why you have brought me. I'm a puppet in your hand. I have faith in your holy name. I have faith in Srimad Bhagavatam. There. Who will hear your message here in this thing? And then after 6 months, Srila Prabhupada shifted to New York. There also a lot of problems Srila Prabhupada faced for 6 months. Then after 1 year, Srila Prabhupada started preaching in Bauri, where there were some boys were there who were looking for spirituality, boys and girls looking for spirituality. But the problem is they were looking for spirituality through drugs. But Srila Prabhupada preached among such people, transformed them into pure Vaishnavas. And slowly, many scientists, many intellectuals, they start appreciating the philosophy Srila Prabhupada was giving there. So even in such a situation, Prabhupada remained determined and preached all over the world. Prabhupada encircled the globe 13 times, made 108 temples, 10,000 disciples. That in just a span of 12 years of time, 1965 to 1977. And that same parampara is continuing. And that's the determination of a devotee. As a devotee is very dear to mine. We for him, no one is put into difficulty. Like Prahlad Maharaj. Hiranyakashipu tried to put so much difficulty, burn him, put under an elephant, go there.
भरे हुए कोठरी में डाल दिया.
And Prahlad was always remembering Lord Narayan. Nothing could harm him. Snake could not harm him. Tiger bowed down before there. Nothing could harm Prahlad Maharaj.
परंतु वो नाग भी उसे कुछ नहीं कर पाए. भरे हुए कोठरी में डाल दिया.
They threw Prahlad Maharaj in the river. Elephant came. Nothing happened to him. Because he was constantly remembering the Supreme Lord. He was thrown in the river. And Lord Narsimdev came. Hiranyakashipu asked, is Lord Narsimdev in this pillar? Prahlad said, yes. And Lord Narsimdev came and broke the pillar from the pillar. When Hiranyakashipu broke the pillar, Narsimdev came and killed Hiranyakashipu there. And nobody was able to pacify Lord's anger. But when Prahlad Maharaj came and Lord Narsimdev kept his hand over Prahlad, his anger got subsided. So this Hanumanji jumping, to find Mother Sita. So my devotee is not dependent on the ordinary course of activity. So ordinarily nobody would have crossed the ocean of Lanka. But Hanumanji went and crossed the Lanka. That's the devotee of the Lord. This is Surasa, the Naga demoness. She came to test Hanumanji. And she took a bigger mouth. Hanumanji became small. Put in tongue and came back. Very smart. Who is pure, expert, without care, still from prayer. Such a devotee is very. To those with impartial path. And you completely engage themselves with faith, making it the supreme goal. Jai Shri Prabhupada, one man, how much service he did, what the revolution he created. The whole world talks about it, the unlimited glories. These all devotees are very dear to me. So we saw how Krishna's worshipping Krishna by Bhakti Yoga is the best, and how Krishna gives many options. If you cannot absorb your mind on me, then follow the principles of Bhakti. If you cannot even follow the regulations of Bhakti, do some seva for me. If you cannot do seva for me, then give up the part of your fruits of work and devotee disposition. What kind of devotee is so dear to Krishna? So we can see how devotees are so dear to the Lord, and they manifest so many Vaishnava qualities. Okay, so Vishnupu will have the slide, we'll chant 54 mantras, then we'll have question and answers.
Oh, yes, Prabhuji.
I have one few announcements before that. And as I told, the Sunday, those who stay near Sarjapur Road will have a special class because our 18 chapters will complete on Saturday, right? And for others, we'll send e-certificates, online certificates, soft copy of the certificates there, those who could not come there. So next Sunday we're planning. And also the next 6 chapters, right, is the Gyan Yoga. And they're very, very special chapters. I know devotees are slowly losing their patience. Every day coming is not easy. And we're also seeing the few devotees are, so all of you are maintaining is very nice. So just keep patience for 6 more days, right? 6 more days, and they're very special. And what I'm going to tell you, I'll tell you. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about a movie. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about a movie and about a 13th chapter of Gita. And what is that movie? That is a surprise. And when you understand that movie, all your problems will go away. So I'm going to talk about some special kind of movie. Then you realize that what movie I'm talking about, you will feel very happy in that, right? That next 14 chapter, we are going to discuss about 3 gunas. Why sometimes we behave angrily, why sometimes we behave in such a way, how we can change our nature, how we can calm our anger, how we can have a cool head, how can we do things in a proper way, in goodness, understanding others' nature and our nature. 3 gunas, 14 chapter. 15th chapter, we're going to talk about spiritual world. Does the spiritual world exist? What happens? How do we go to the spiritual world? So all that Krishna is speaking about the spiritual world, Natat Bhasara Surya Shantana Pavaka. Then 16th chapter talks about the qualities. Again, it talks about the qualities which are dear to Krishna. There. The 17th chapter talk about the food in 3 modes, the habits in 3 modes, charity in 3 modes. It's a simple chapter. What kind of lifestyle we should live. And 18th chapter is a summary of everything what we have learned. It's a pretty big chapter. So next Saturday we may go for a longer duration of our class there, and Saturday will be ending. So this Monday to Saturday is going to happen. Plus we have recordings of all things. So after the 18 chapters are over, we'll give you all recordings so you can hear whatever is missed. But the the live hearing has some more important. We can understand better, ask questions, more attention is there. And the school quizzes, you please keep solving because we'll give a certificate based on the quizzes there. So you have been coming. So just 6 more days, make a determination. Many of you may be feeling, oh, it's become difficult, tight, so many things you have to do 8 to 9, till when it will end, and things. But believe me, if you pursue the whole Bhagavad Gita, you will be learning this there. Okay, so begin the chanting. Vishwanath? Yeah. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaurvatarinda. And also requires while chanting, devotees can open their videos and inspire other also seeing us chanting. Right? Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Rama, Rama Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Hare 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna. Yes. So, any questions? Also, see, asking questions is also a sign of understanding. But I'm seeing few set of devotees are asking questions. Not everybody is asking questions. So it will be nice if all devotees can, whatever question is there, they can ask questions there. So many devotees have not asked any question till now. So you don't ask questions. I think devotees are hesitant to ask questions, to raise hand, or you're facing any difficulty. Okay, I will give you a permission to unmute. You can unmute yourself, so you can ask questions even without raising hand. So I want to give chance today to those who have not asked any question till now. First, okay, Archana Kamlakar, Archana Mataji. Yes,
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Uh,
Krishna.
yeah, I have one question. We have this shloka, right? Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, right? Guru Sakshat Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. So, I totally understand, and I 100% trust that Krishna is someone whom we can have the Sharanagati, the ultimate Lord. But like trusting Guru and placing our trust in Guru, how does that help in our path? I would just want to understand, can I
No, but yeah, it's a nice question. See, in the whole chapter also is talk about, see, a guru, like for example, you send your son to engineering or some school. What do you see? You send your son to any teacher or any school. What you will see while sending your children to any school, a teacher, what will you see?
Definitely how genuine, or how trustworthy, or can we get what we are looking out from the
Right.
institute, or
Yeah, you see authorization of the institute.
authorized.
He is
Yes.
authorized, teacher is proper. Right? Same way, when it comes to spiritual knowledge, we have to test the guru. You get my point? So he's coming in a proper authorized process. Is he referring to authorized scriptures like Bhagavad Gita? And is he telling about Krishna or telling about himself? A God, a guru who says he's God, he's dog. Guru doesn't talk about himself. Guru talks about God, right?
Correct.
That's a guru. Same way, Guru should practice these teachings in his own life. So what should be called it? Jiva Udar Upasavek. The Guru should have control of tongue, belly and genitals. There. Then Manso Vata Krodha Vega. His mind should be controlled, his tongue should be controlled, right? Vata and Krodha. He should not become unnecessarily angry. So he should have control of the sixth sense. So these are all the qualities of the Guru. There. So we don't accept anybody, everybody as a Guru. He should have this all six qualities. And we are just giving this knowledge on behalf of our spiritual master, right? Yeah. So we are ourselves practicing and just giving this knowledge on behalf of our Guru. There. So there is a Guru Parampara, that we are coming in a Parampara, coming directly from Sri Krishna. And that's our only qualification. Right? So very nice.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Where you stay, Mataji?
Hyderabad.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, Lakshmi Mataji.
My friend has referred to attend the sessions, and I'm feeling really happy that I'm able to hear Bhagavad Gita, which has been in my list from a long time.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hare Krishna. Guruji, we have spoken about Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, and Karma Yoga, all this. I have also heard somewhere about a mention of Raja Yoga. So,
Raja Vidya, Rajavidya Rajaguhyam Pavitram Idamuttamam Prateshavgamam Dharmyam Sukham Kartumapayam. So actually Raja Yoga is Bhakti Yoga only. But sometimes people talk about the Hatha Yoga as a form of Raja Yoga, and like that they may differ. But according to Bhagavad Gita, the real Raja Yoga is Bhakti Yoga. Okay. So this is a question from Shailendra. Shailendra, would you like to ask your question directly? Okay, Chandan, yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji,
Yeah.
so मेरा क्वेश्चन भागवत गीता से रिलेटेड नहीं है, बट जब भी हम जो भी कृष्ण भक्त हैं जिनको हम इस्कॉन में देखते हैं और जो भगवान को दंडवत प्रणाम करते हैं, तो वो अक्सर हमेशा ही साइड में होके भगवान को दंडवत प्रणाम करते हैं, भगवान की तरफ नहीं करते। वो उसका क्या कारण
उसका कारण ये है, हमारा हार्ट लेफ्ट साइड में होता है, तो हम भगवान को अपना हार्ट देना चाहते हैं, इसलिए लेफ्ट साइड में रख के भगवान को दंडवत करके। तो the process. Okay. Shri Bhakti.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, my question is, like, what are the qualities of Vaishnava, and how do we know that we are a Vaishnava?
Yeah. Who is the Vaishnava? So one who chants the name of Krishna is a Vaishnava. One who thinks Krishna is the Supreme Lord is a Vaishnava. So that is one level of Vaishnava. Then second level of Vaishnava is always absorbed in chanting the holy names of Krishna. It's a Vaishnava. Third level of Vaishnava, by seeing him, others also start chanting Hare Krishna. That's a Vaishnava. There. But all three are Vaishnava. Other categories, one Vaishnava is he worships the deities, but he doesn't know how to deal with the devotees. So it's a beginning Vaishnava. Second level of Vaishnava is he worships the Supreme Lord, makes friendship with devotees, and preach to innocent people. Then there's the topmost level of Vaishnava, who sees everybody as a part and parcel of God. So these are the three Vaishnava. So anybody who considers Lord Vishnu as Supreme, Lord Krishna as Supreme, and chants his holy name is a Vaishnava and worship.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Yes. Suman Mataji has a question.
Prabhuji, this last this devotional disposition, referring to that, so what should be the qualities in a devotee?
So Krishna has talked about all these qualities, what he likes. Adeshta sarvutana maitir karune vacha. Are they practical or not?
They are, yes. So, some more qualities like, we should be adherent to that.
Huh?
That we should follow those qualities, we should be being a devotee, that, the qualities we should be adding.
So first he's saying, don't envy anybody. Be friendly to everybody. Don't claim proprietorship. And it says, you think good of others and don't get disturbed by others, don't disturb others. So all these qualities mentioned, be determined on the path of bhakti, give your heart and mind to me. So these are the qualities you should have. You should be tolerant. Okay, Ramesh Bhattji, question. You have a question, Rameshji? You have to unmute yourself.
Okay. Actually, it is a very silly question. When I was young, someone taught me Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Yeah, so this is also a mantra.
That time, as a boy, I asked him, why not I chant Hare Krishna first and Hare Rama next? That person told that person, no, like some question, I had a question. Then he told Rama Avatara was first, Krishna Avatara was next. Therefore, you should chant Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Then Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. What is your opinion on this, Guruji?
No, see, what happens is not that Krishna came later, Rama, they are cyclic. Krishna comes every day of Brahma, even Lord Rama also comes day of Brahma, right? So, and before Lord Krishna appeared also, people are worshipping Krishna there. So it's not they coming because they're always existing, like sun is always existing. This first thing. Now, this mantra, so this Hare Rama is also a Vedic mantra, but this mantra, Hare Krishna, is given by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Right?
Okay.
There. So because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given, you can see the immediate transformation by chanting this mantra. Anybody who chants this mantra will get certainly heart transfer. And you can
Right.
chant yourself for 1 month and you can see the difference.
Thank you, Guruji.
Guaranteed challenge. If you chant this mantra 108 times for 1 month attentively, you will find it.
Okay, right. Thank you.
Yes, Aditya.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare
Prabhuji, my
Krishna.
question regarding that we have learned so far in the chapters, right? Everything should be done to be offered to the Supreme Lord, be it the food we eat. So I am unable to understand the work which we do professionally, be it an IT sector or working somewhere, services. How do we offer that to the
Very,
Lord?
very nice. How do you work offers? Because software work, how you remember Krishna while doing your software work. This is there. So you work in Bangalore?
Yes.
Where?
I work in a pharma company.
No. Which area you stay?
Electronic City.
East City. Okay. Yeah, I think you told me. Yeah. So see, now I also worked for 3 years in IBM. You know that? I've done my electrical engineering and I worked in IBM for 3 years.
Okay.
So how do I see my work as an offering to God? The fruits of work should be used for God's purpose. In a sense, a part could be directly used for God's purpose, and some part you need for your living, some part you need to give to your parents, isn't it? But make your life overall Krishna conscious. Like begin your day with chanting the names of God. Then daytime go to office. Office also begin your work. Pray to God that this is your work only I'm doing. You only have given this. So let me use the every energy of this work to glorify you. Then Saturday, Sunday, take devotee association, tell others about it. So then slowly what happens? Even some colleagues who are interested in your office, tell them about God. So slowly, you're becoming more Krishna conscious. You're able to see that?
Understood, Guru.
Uh,
Understood.
you're using your part. Then Saturday, Sunday, when you have holiday. So rather than going for a movie here and there, try to come associate with devotees. There.
Yes.
So
Understood.
you're using your time and energy. So that way your work is becoming a means to attain Krishna.
Yeah, okay. Yes, got it. Got it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Mamta Mataji. Yes. Mamta.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare
Can you hear?
Krishna.
Can you hear
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you.
Is Krishna consciousness a different religion altogether? I want to ask the question.
No, it's not a different reason. See, Sanatan Dharma only. Now, within Sanatan Dharma, there are Vaishnavas, there are Shaktas, and things. So we are Vaishnavas, right? And Vaishnavas have 4 sampradayas. So we belong to Madhav Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. So they see there is nothing called Hindu Dharma. It was all Sanatan Dharma. When 5,000 years before, when Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita, उस समय ना तो कोई हिंदू था ना कोई मुस्लिम था ना क्रिश्चियन था सिर्फ सनातन धर्म इसे गीता में कहीं भी वर्ड आपको हिंदू वर्ड नहीं दिखेगा पूरी गीता में राइट दे तो हम सनातन धर्मी ही हैं करके इज नॉट ए
Can
न्यू
we pray
रिलीजन
other gods? Can we pray Ganesh, Shiv, like
yes
that? If we
you
are
can pray
Krishna
to Ganesh to
consciousness.
give you bhakti you can pray to Lord Shiva to give you bhakti to Krishna they are great devotees of Krishna if you pray to them to give bhakti to Krishna they will give you
Okay. Thank you, Guruji.
thank you यस और किसी का क्वेश्चन जिन्होंने अभी तक कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछा है क्वेश्चन पूछना क्वेश्चन पूछना is a sign that you are understanding the subject matter but I'm seeing few are due to asking questions but I'm seeing if others also ask questions it looks good so you get understanding how much you're learning and understanding it okay Jagdish Prabhu I think
Hare
last
Krishna.
question is already 9:20 yeah
Yeah, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Actually, I have questions. Actually, it was asked by my friends, and actually, I was not having the answers. Actually, 2 questions I had. One question is like, why there is no, Hindu gods exist in advanced rich countries like UK and US? That was
oh
the
it's
first.
not like this there was a Vedic culture around the globe you know in Indonesia, the biggest temple have been found, which is non-functional in Cambodia. There. Same way there have been in the Tanzania, which is near UK. There was a culture called pagans. So when Christians went there, they destroyed all the pagan culture, and this pagan was the Vedic culture. So the Christian missionaries went and destroyed all the Vedic culture there. But all at the time of Mahabharata war, this world was a one place only. America was not included, but Europe, China, Asia, everything was one unit only, and the whole this Vedic culture only was there. But after Mahabharata war, the interconnection got disconnected, and then the religions this changing and thing over a period of time. There, like there's a mention of the Yavanas that from Turkey and other parts of there. So Yavanas means those who have been away from the Vedic culture from long time. So therefore they have been do. But this whole world was one culture only before. Like Japan, there were many like there's a whole article, Japan and Indian gods. You have read that article? That see there is a Saraswati Benton. I'll show you Japan Indian gods. It's very interesting.
And I had that second question.
Huh? Yeah, for others also will be interested to
And
see.
I had about yeah, sure.
You see this? Saraswati is called Benton in Japan. Kuvera is called Bishaman. Then Kichijotan. Lakshmi is called Kichijotan. Brahma Bontan. So all the devatas are worshipped in Japan. But people have forgotten those cultures there.
Okay. Fine. And I had a second question, like as we say, like we believe, like Bhagavad Gita is the Dharma Grantha for us, and also we, as you mentioned, we need to respect other like Bible and Quran as well, right? Like other. So, like one of my friend was asking, like I said the same thing. Okay, we need to respect them. So he said, like cow is the god for us, right? We believe cow is the god.
No,
Now,
cow is not God. Cow is dear to God. That's why
dear
Krishna
to
is
God,
called
yeah.
Govinda. Yeah.
Okay. Now, but according to Islam and all, they eating beef and all is they don't consider sin. So still, why you respect them is the question was asked by my friend. So what is the?
See, one thing is, we say any religion is teaching love of God, that's a real religion. If it's just teaching not love of God, but teaching killing poor animals, we don't respect them. So we may respect the part where they also talk about God and worship of God. We may accept the part where they're talking about killing of animals. In fact, Sri Prabhupada went to US and asked all the Christian missionaries, you say you're God, but Jesus said, thou shalt not kill. So thou shalt cannot kill. See, if you would have said only the human beings, then Jesus would have said, thou shalt not murder. But Jesus saying, thou shalt not kill means you should not kill animals and meat. So you become true Christians. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. See, Draupadi and I will see the question. So Kalo Ranjan Chakravarti has a doubt in 11. I'll come back to you. I'll ask what is the right answer. I will see. Because Draupadi and Dhritarashtra were not going in the mouth of the universal form. Yeah, I'll just check it and revert back.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhu.
Yes, Aman best. Aman, you have to unmute. Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. You're from which place, Aman?
I am from Bangalore, Jayanagar.
Jayanagar. Okay. Yes.
I have doubt on, like, we know that Krishna is the Supreme Lord. Like, why did he create this world? What was the reason?
Okay. I think this question was asked before also, but it's good there. See, now you see, even before a city is planned, a jail is planned. Jail is made. Now, why they made a jail in a city? Because there will be people who will not follow the state laws. The jail is for them. Same way, there will be people who will not follow the laws of the state, right? So they need to be sent to jail. The same way, there are living entities in the spiritual world who want to become like God. But you cannot become God in the spiritual world. God is God. So to experience that you want to become God, God makes this world, makes a body by which you can feel like God. And then you realize that you can't become God. And then you really want to come and serve God. And there's a whole cycle every living entity goes. And for that experience, God has created His world.
Thank you,
So,
Guruji.
what is the purpose of this life? What you're doing here, coming, hearing Bhagavad Gita and understanding the relationship with God is the purpose of life and the purpose of this world,
Yeah.
isn't it? Okay,
Thank you, Prabhuji.
thank you. Yes, Niruta. I need to unmute yourself. Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
So I have a question regarding the sattvic food. So Krishna says that we have to eat vegetarian and the Bhagavad Gita. So even vegetables like onion, garlic is not included, right? So why is that? Though it
Yeah.
is
It is
vegetarian.
not sattvic. It is tamasic. It's considered tamasic. So generally, we do not offer onion garlic to Krishna. There. There's a whole point. So when I was telling you can offer the food to Krishna, vegetarian food. So in that onion garlic acts are not vegetarian itself. They are not included. It's just there. So there are a few reasons. One thing they say is that onion garlic when you eat it decreases the reaction time. What you add, it puts you in the tamaguna there, and is not conducive. There are stories where it's said that the origin of onion garlic has come from the cow blood because every species have their origin. The species of original onion garlic had been from the blood of a cow, so that's why it's not considered to be auspicious and to be there. Of course, I'm not saying that nobody should eat onion garlic thing. I'm just saying why onion garlic we don't offer to Krishna for that reason. And when you eat also your whole body that smell start coming there. So it's not used for offering.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Okay, so we end here. Thank you very much. So we'll see tomorrow that real movie. Right? What movie? So wait for that movie, and you will see. Oh my God, this is a movie. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Yeah, Shubha.